One of the most memorable moments in the world of arm wrestling in 2024 was undoubtedly the showdown between Devon Larratt and Levan Saginashvili. This duel was not only a clash between two of the sport's greatest titans, but also an event that sparked intense debates and speculations among fans and experts. The main focus of the match was the first round, which left viewers astonished and bewildered when it happened live. What many expected to be a crushing initial victory for Levan, who was considered the undisputed king of arm wrestling at the time, turned into an unexpected moment when Devon managed to hold his opponent at the center of the table. This action ignited a wave of theories and discussions in the community, as no one fully understood what had happened. Levan breaks his silence. Recently, Levan broke his silence and openly spoke about what happened in that crucial first round. He explained that he was still in the process of recovering from a serious wrist injury he had suffered in 2023. This injury was the result of extremely intense training that overloaded his joint, sidelining him from competition for a long period. For those unaware, Levan had to cancel a scheduled match against Erms Gasparini due to this injury, leaving many of his supporters worried about his future in arm wrestling. Levan admitted that when he faced Devon, he was not entirely sure about his physical condition. Although his recovery had progressed significantly, he still didn't feel at 100% of his capabilities. This affected his confidence and forced him to adopt a more cautious strategy during the match. In that first round, I knew that pushing too hard could worsen my wrist condition, and I couldn't afford that, Levan stated. I needed to test how my body responded before fully committing to the duel. A strategic approach. In that first round, Levan used a defensive strategy, aiming to assess his wrist's endurance. This allowed Devon to capitalize on the moment, using a defensive top roll technique to keep the match centered. While many interpreted this as a sign that Devon had matched Levan's strength, the reality was far more nuanced. Levan was strategically protecting his physical condition. This unexpected development became a highlight for Devon, who seized the opportunity to showcase his tactical skill and mental toughness. Although Levan eventually regained his confidence and dominated the following rounds, the first round remained in the memory of many as a landmark moment for Devon. It was a chance to prove that, even against the undisputed king of arm wrestling, he could defy expectations and claim a moment of glory. However, Levan made it clear that the first round was not a sign of weakness but rather part of a calculated approach to assess his condition. Looking back, it was a wise decision, Levan commented. I knew that overexerting myself could jeopardize the entire match. After that initial round, my confidence returned, and I was able to perform
El
at my
futuro de
best
Devon y
in the
Levan.
following rounds.
Un nuevo capítulo
The
por
future
escribir.
of Devon and Levan, a new chapter to be written. Following this iconic matchup, discussions about a possible third duel between Devon and Levan have become a recurring topic in the arm wrestling community. Devon, who has always embraced challenges, expressed interest in facing Levan again, this time with his left arm. However, Levan has so far rejected the proposal, believing he has already proven his superiority in their previous two encounters. Still, Devon's desire to prove himself remains strong. Additionally, Devon has shown interest in competing in Georgia, Levan's homeland, a move that many interpret as an attempt to intensify their rivalry and challenge the champion on his own turf. However, the chances of Levan accepting this challenge remain uncertain. According to sources close to Levan's team, the Georgian champion does not see a clear benefit in a third match, especially considering his successful track record against Devon. Meanwhile, other notable names in the sport, such as Gennady Kvikvinia, have shown interest in facing Devon, suggesting that the future of arm wrestling could see new and exciting matchup. Conclusion: the 2024 arm wrestling match between Devon Larratt and Levan Saginashvili was much more than just a sports contest. It was an event that captured worldwide attention and offered valuable lessons on strategy, resilience, and the importance of physical and mental preparation. While debates continue over who truly had the advantage in that first round, one undeniable fact remains. Both athletes demonstrated why they are among the greatest in arm wrestling history. What do you think about this match? Do you believe Devon could succeed in a future rematch against Levan? Leave your comments and share your perspective on this epic chapter in arm wrestling history. A historic rivalry. Devon Larratt and Levan Saginashvili were already legendary figures before crossing paths again in 2024. Devon, known for his charisma, cunning, and ability to push his opponents to their limits, had cemented his place as one of the greatest strategists in arm wrestling history. On the other hand, Levan, nicknamed the King, was seen as an unstoppable force, a colossus whose unmatched power had elevated him to the throne of world arm wrestling. Their rivalry was not new. Their first encounter in 2022 ended in a dominant victory for Levan, who completely overpowered Devon. Although Devon showed glimpses of his legendary endurance, he couldn't counter the Georgian's overwhelming strength. By 2024, the narrative had already been set. Devon sought redemption and aimed to prove that even against the sport's most feared titan, he could compete, and perhaps even surpass expectations. A match that defined an era. The 2024 arm wrestling match between Devon Larratt and Levan Saginashvili will be remembered not only as one of the most significant encounters in the sport's history, but also as a testament to the competitive spirit and mental strength that define great athletes. This duel exceeded expectations, showcasing not only the incredible physical power of both competitors but also their ability to adapt under pressure, overcome obstacles, and give their best in front of millions of spectators worldwide. The clash between these titans was more than just a match. It was a spectacle filled with emotions, strategy, and unforgettable moments. Devon, with his resilience and tactical mastery, managed to challenge the perception of Levan's invincibility in that first round, leaving everyone astonished. Meanwhile, Levan reaffirmed why he is considered the undisputed king of arm wrestling, recovering and dominating the later rounds. Although debates continue over who had the real advantage in that first round, one thing is certain: this match left an indelible mark on the sport. Both athletes not only showcased their strength but also inspired future generations to dream big, work hard, and never back down from the toughest challenges. What do you think about this match? Will Devon find a way to challenge Levan again? Or will the Georgian champion continue his reign of invincibility in arm wrestling? Leave your comments, share your thoughts, and join the conversation about this epic chapter that is now part of the history of this thrilling sport.